Hey leaders, if you're watching this video, it's likely that you're smart, you're driven, and you're ambitious to be an exceptional leader. Problem is, it's also likely that you're just starting to realize you can only get so far on your own individual brilliance. At some point in time, you've got to become exceptional at getting results through others, because this is what's going to propel you and your career forward. If you look at Vahid, for example, Vahid did the program, and what he learnt was he'd spent too much time connected and holding on to his technical expertise. And this is what he was known for, and this is what drove his career. Through Leadership Beyond the Theory, he learned to let go of that and to focus more on getting his results through others and looking outwards rather than inwards. What this enabled him to do was to pick up a new role as head of transformation for one of Australia's largest energy businesses. We had Roseanne, and Roseanne, running her own business and scaling it quickly, had to learn the lesson that people have to do the jobs they're paid to do. You have to step back and let them fill that void and set the standards and the expectations for them rather than constantly rescuing them or diving down and doing their jobs for them. And that was an important lesson that helped her to really get her business from good to exceptional, and now it's growing gangbusters. We also had Mel, who was in a large organisation and realised that being a nice boss wasn't the object of the exercise. She learned to put respect before popularity, learned to have the difficult conversations, and now this is the cornerstone and the centerpiece of what she does to get results for her organisation, and it's working brilliantly for her. One thing most of our students have in common, and I can even hear this going through your head right now as you watch this video: I don't think I have time to do the program. Well, here's what happens. By the time you get to week 4 and we do module 4, which is called Work at the Right Level, then that's where you're going to learn to free up your time, to stop doing a bunch of extraneous work that should be left to others to do and focusing just on your role. And I set a challenge, particularly for the large corporates, where I say to leaders, you should be able to get somewhere between 10 and 20% of the time back in your diary just by stopping all the over-functioning you're doing for others. So if your time's your concern, then you're going to find ways and real techniques, practical ways to get more time back in your day. This stuff is designed to strip away all of the bullshit and get down to what is practically going to make a difference for you to implement to become a better leader in any given space. This is really the most effective use of your time in learning. It doesn't interrupt with your job. You can actually do this in conjunction with your role. And when people say to me, I don't know if I've got enough time to do it, I say, well, for 7 weeks, wake up half an hour earlier. It just depends on how much you value your striving to become a better leader, because that's what this does for you. Now, one of the most important things for you to realize is that for wherever you are, someone's been here before you and they've been through the program coming from exactly the same circumstances as you. We've got a bunch of case studies, 15 or 20 of them on our website. Please go and have a look at those, yourceomentor.com/case studies, and you'll find something there and someone that you'll be able to relate to in terms of the challenges they had and then what they took from the program. Because there's nothing like seeing that someone else has walked the path and has got enormous value out of this. It's going to take the risk out of the decision you're just about to make as to whether or not you're going to sign up to Leadership Beyond the Theory. At Your CEO Mentor, our purpose is to improve the quality of leaders globally. And because of that, we have made this extremely accessible. So we've put it at a price point that almost anyone can afford. And look, if you have any ambition to be a great leader, you think about the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars over your career that you'll be able to acquire if you are leading well and you are getting results for your organisation. This investment is a drop in the ocean compared to that. Even better, get your employer to pay for it, because your employer is the one who's going to reap the benefits of what you do straight away. If you truly want to improve your leadership capability and your confidence as a leader, then make sure you sign up to the next cohort of Leadership Beyond the Theory. You absolutely won't regret it. Take care, guys.